Okay, let's have a look. I'm not sure if you guys can see. This is the Korean patch note, by the way, in Korea. Alright, so they are going to get the same thing as we do. Samba Michaela. Alright, regardless, let's have a look. Okay, we can't tell. There's no skills, there's no official skills, but all we can tell is from these two images. And I'm guessing it's very small, so let me enlarge it for you guys. Can I do that? Okay, first things first, Alec. Look at this. Alec can instantly kill a Lucius right now. Alright, Alec can instantly kill a Lucius right now. Look at that. Lucius tried to revive. You guys notice that? Lucius tried to revive. There's a Death Guard icon. There's a Death Guard icon and he died. So that means Alec is doing direct damage. Alright, Alec is doing direct damage. So, the question now is, can Alec do this to all 3 units? Or will Alec only be able to deal direct damage to the main target? I assume it's only to the main target because Livia can only deal direct damage to the main target, right? So it doesn't make sense for Alec to be able to do it otherwise. So that's one thing to note. Alright, so one more thing right here is Alec gets nullified right there. Valter's in the range, so Alec gets nullified. So that means Alec is capable of killing at least 34,000 HP without buffs. Without buffs. He got nullified. He got nullified like crazy. So Alec should be able to, alright, kill 35,000 HP, 34 to 35,000 HP without buffs at all. It looks like you don't really even need Veronia or anything else. So definitely, this is Alec's new power. So it looks like it's still attack interference immunity. Some players say that, okay, Alec will no longer has attack interference immunity, but you can see the icon right here. This is clearly an attack interference immunity icon. Alright, so Alec got nullified. Even if he's nullified, he can still have enough damage to kill a Lucius and a Valter. So that means he might not even need buffs anymore. I'm not sure, but with buffs, he might actually even be stronger. Alright, he might actually be super strong. So let's have a look at Celia. Okay, Celia can deal with Gran. Look at that. Gran cannot get debuff at all. But Celia apparently, her debuff goes through Gran, and Gran can get cursed. That is something that I've never seen before. A new mechanic. No debuffs so far in the game can go through Gran Hilder. Gran Hilder will always get reflected back to the enemy, right? Because of Gran Hilder's reflective debuff. So that's just how it works. So, but if you look at this update right now, Gran Hilder looks like she gets nullified, she gets cursed, she just gets everything, which is pretty insane. I'm not sure what plus is this. Usually they demonstrate a plus 15. And one more thing, if you guys have not noticed, Seto is in the range, right? Seto is in the range. Seto can get cursed as well. Seto is a debuff immune unit. He looks like he can get cursed. He looks like he gets nullified. He looks like he even gets stigmatized or whatever, right? So one more thing, of course, I'm not sure if this occurs before or this occurs after. It looks like Celia will not die to Seto's counter. Alright, before this, Celia will always die, but you can definitely see the counter damage right there, and Celia didn't die. So I'm guessing Seto gets significantly debuffed like crazy, and Seto might actually be useless now, I'm not sure. Alright, hopefully none of you like invested too much in Seto and plus 15 him. That's a lot of resources. Hopefully. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what is it going to be like. So, these 3 units right here, Rafitia, Gran Hilder, and Seto. We all know that all 3 of these legendaries are debuff immune, right? They are all debuff immune. I mean, Gran Hilder's one is reflect debuff. But they still get cursed. No matter what, they still get cursed by Celia right here. So Celia is going to have a new mechanic for sure. We will see what mechanic that is. Okay, so one more thing, of course, Gran will only deal 70 damage to Celia. Of course, when they get cursed, they will deal very little damage. But I'm not entirely sure. One thing is, let's see. Yeah, Celia's regen right there. Alright, does Celia always have the regeneration? Because it looks like she's regenerating 1490. Let me have a look at Celia's skill. Does Celia have regeneration? As far as I know, she does not have any regeneration. Because Celia is not a unit that's known to have that. Yeah, she doesn't have any regeneration. Celia by default does not have any regeneration. So they must have modified her skills to give her some sort of regen. Because you can see she's regenerating about 1.4k. That's about 10% of her current HP, right? I mean of her max HP. So that could be a thing that we could take into consideration. So, yeah, there's a lot of questionable things right here. Of course, we can't know for sure until we actually look at the skills. But it looks like this curse, I don't know if it's me or what, but the curse looks like it has a purplish icon, right? Usually the regular curse is more like red. This one looks like it's purple, so it might be unique to Celia herself. And you can see all of them get this debuff symbol with the eye symbol on top of their head. So that is going to be cool. So I'm no idea if, yeah, just no idea how it's going to be. But based on what I'm speculating and based on what I'm seeing right now, definitely very, very cool. Alright, so now if you are a player looking to build one of these, right, who do you invest in and who do you think you want? That's going to be a huge question. So if you struggle with Lucius, right, maybe Alec might be better. Alright, maybe Alec might be better. If you struggle with Gran, maybe Celia might be better. I'm not sure because I don't think Celia can deal with Lucius. Because Celia, even if she applies curse to Lucius, Lucius will still live. You still need to hit him 4 times, 5 times, right? But Celia on the other hand, Alec on the other hand can one-shot a Lucius like we can see right now. Looks like a direct damage right here. But a couple of things that we have to take into consideration. This is going to affect a lot of things, more things that you think. Because right now, okay, if Alec will only one-shot direct damage, alright, will only direct damage the enemy that is in front of him, which is in the range, the main target, not the side target, the main target. In that case, most players will no longer put Lucius in front. Most players will put Lucius in skip tile. When you put Lucius in skip tile, that means Christina might make a slight comeback because Christina counters that sort of indirectly. So in a way, that could be something that we could see for sure. Alec can one-shot Gran too. Yep, that's true. That is true. But will Alec die though? That's the problem. Will Alec die when Alec hits Gran? Because right now, Alec hits Lucius and Alec hits Velter. None of these two units have reflective counter. But Gran does have reflective counter. And Seto does have reflective counter. So Alec might still die to both of these, right? So it depends more on... I feel like they both have their own roles and uses. So yeah, you can use Veronia, you can use other things for sure. But yeah, I think this is worthwhile thinking through or talking about. We still have to see a couple of things for sure. For me, maybe I'll build Veronia because I already have Refi and Gran. Maybe the set effect might actually boost her even more and help boost my Gran slightly. I'm not entirely sure. And besides, regarding Celia, I do already have Acera. So if you already have Acera, then sure, that's something that you can, work and try to do. So yeah, I'm not sure what the interaction of these two units will be because remember we are still getting Iliania, and we are still getting who's the other one? Bane. So I'm not sure if I have a feeling Iliana will still be able to kill them for sure, right? Bane though, what's the interaction between Celia Bane and Alec Bane? I mean, because Bane deals stigma, so that's gonna be a thing that we have to see. But definitely they are going to be much more improved for sure. We will need to see if this is... There might be some weird condition where Alec will only deal direct damage if it's plus 15. If that's the case, then you really need plus 15 him. Same goes for Celia. Maybe her special stigma or whatever will only go through units, debuff immune units, if she is plus 15. If that's the condition that they introduce along with the new skills, then it might not be that good. The condition is still high. Alright, it's still a lot of investment right there. To plus 15 you need soul gears, you need this, you need that, plenty of things. But yeah, overall, what do you guys think? For sure, like it could go either way, right? It could go either way. But definitely, I'm not entirely sure if I will be able to build both of them. Definitely not, because I really want to focus on Illenia first. But looking at their skills, I might just use the diamonds, right, to actually pull for Alec or Celia's companion. That could be something that I might end up doing as well. I need to think it through, because as long as the skills are not released yet, it's quite hard. It's really hard to make a decision based on that.